Hello, everybody. Just a quick observation, notes, and remarks to formally welcome you to the class. As you log into your Canvas shell and you find your class, let me just pick one of the two. Can one for the summer, you'll see you'll have a landing that has a course overview, some information about me and the class modules. Most of what you'll need to do will be located in your class modules. So let's just go there really quick. As you look through the modules, you'll see that they are organized by topic. Let's say getting started, which is all the information you need to know for this week, syllabus, schedule, textbook, and so on. Pointing out about the materials for the class, the textbook is free. You do not have to buy a physical copy of the book. There's links where you can get the book online, so you can read it online. Again, it is free. Also, we are going to be using a platform that's not Alex, it's not McGraw-Hill, it's called Active from Top Hat. There is a link on your left top, it says Active Login. When you click in there, it's going to take you to a new window. And once you create your account and log in, it will list your class. Picking one class just so you can see how it looks. You'll have on the top if we are doing any in-class activity. Your homeworks will be listed in there as soon as they are available. Sometimes I just post assignments and not make it available until a later date, so they will not show up in there until they are available. If you notice that there's an assignment due and it's not showing up, please let me know. Also, you have your quizzes in there. Again, they will show up as they are available. I might make some practice available for you to practice extra problems to get you ready for exams. The last thing I will mention about this for now is that once you complete your assignment, let's say you do poorly or you don't do as well, the system might assign you a follow-up in a day or two. That follow-up is designed for you to master those areas that you did not do well, and they will count as extra points towards your assignment. Okay, so that's where all your assignments will be located. There's a video on how to log into Top Hat and some instructions in your assignment for that. If we go back to the class modules, the other thing I want to point out is that every module for every chapter, I decided to label the modules by chapter because there might be weeks that might overlap, and if I keep everything for chapter number 1 together, I find that it's easier. But it starts with an overview. The overview lists all the things you should be able to do, meaning your objectives for this chapter. And then at the bottom, there's a quick assignments list that tells you what you should do for a particular week or chapter, like complete the outlines and complete the homework, the quiz. Just notice that labs will be due a week after they are assigned. And for that, let me just go back to the module. At the bottom of each chapter, you have all the gradable items. Those are the things that you need to be completing for the week or that chapter. For example, for your intro things and update your Canvas profile, introduce yourself, complete the Top Hat registration. Then for chapter number 1, you have the lab number 1, experiment number 1, homework, quiz, and any other activity that I make available. Now, because it is an online class, for those taking the class online, you will be doing the same labs as the in-person lab students will be doing. but you will be doing it a little bit different. So just pay attention how those labs are laid out in your shell. And again, for everybody, labs are always due a week after you do them, or they are assigned to you. So keep an eye for that. Another area where I want to emphasize is make sure you look at your announcements, because I have made available a welcome. There's a little blurb on office hours and class resources. There will be another one that will show the week number 1 items. So just picking a different one. So week number 1, so if you click in there, it gives you also a quick overview for the week, for the lecture part, the lab part, and then weekly activities. So keep an eye on that. The last place you can look is in your calendar, because once you open your calendar, it will give you a calendar view of where all the assignments are due. Yours will look different because this one is showing all my classes. Yours will show your chemistry class, and in any other class you're taking, it shows you when things are due, which day they are expected to be completed. Just know that I do not close assignments. They are always open. The thing is that if you miss the deadline or the due date, they are penalized for how late you are. So take on the habit of turning things on time so you don't lose point for turning things late. So don't wait until the last minute to complete assignments, because in all honesty, you don't know how long it will take you to complete that assignment, and I don't want you to run out of time and end up turning things late. Okay, so I believe this is all I wanted to mention for now. I'm looking forward working with everybody. Let's have a great summer.